We're at Robert's house, and today is Saturday, March the 12th. And as you can see now from this is an update, you can kind of give you an idea of what the room looks like in here.
Now these here, you can actually.
And here we go over here. We'll just back up a little bit so you can see what it looks like from here. So anyway, Rod came up, as you saw in the last video, is that he came up and he drew the lines of the track, how they're going to be laid out on the table, as you can see here.
Can you rip that down, Jim?
Thing to remember, we always have to remember that when you buy this stuff here, it comes with a plastic coating on it. As you can see, they're removing it now. And that is what Robert and Bob are doing. Is literally taking an X-Acto knife and putting a line right along the track that they had, and we're pulling up the plastic coating that's on the board here. So just always remember there's a covering that comes on these this type of board.
I don't know that when I didn't install it.
Hey, you know what? There's things that we just forget about sometimes. Like I said, we did the exact same thing. They put down the board.
It's the awesome thing about having friends to help you. You never think of everything, but you put your heads together and you come up with something that you didn't know about.
You're exactly right. You're exactly right. So anyway, that's what we're doing right now. We're just trying to peel off the plastic coating and then find our marks on the table for we're going to lay some roadbed.
Yeah.
Okay, all the clear plastic is removed from the board here, and now we're in the process of laying down roadbed. We've already had it marked out, and as you can see,
How do we get the splice at the same spot?
and yeah, that's
Too late now.
That should be done, because all mine are
We should
about,
stagger
mine's
these,
about
right?
an inch off each one down here.
It should be closer to a half
Yeah.
a strip roll.
Anyway, to lay the glue, we push the glue down here. All it is what is that, Jim? Is that yellow?
Yellow wood glue.
Yellow wood glue. Can't speak. Yellow wood glue.
Okay.
And this is it right here.
Give me the.
This stuff here.
Where's my knife at? Just a minute, Walter.
Knife.
Anyway, we lay down the glue, and then
Walter over here, look.
Walter here,
See the
and
plastic?
the rest of us, we follow up by putting down the roadbed. The roadbed here is, as you can see, we're coming across, and we put these pins in here, and that holds the roadbed in place,
Cut this out. No,
of course, while it dries.
we gotta live with the. Right.
Like I see a split right there where it started, so I can come over here. Sorry about jerking this around a little bit, and I'll stick that right in there, and that holds it in place. Especially where they come together and in the curves. We like to put some of these, more of these pins in here to be able to keep it straight. And as you can see, we're going on down the line here. And on this side, Robert and Bob, this is unusual. Bob is on top of the table. Normally he's under the table, but he's doing something different this time.
Yay!
Yeah. And they're laying it down. There's the glue.
Hey, Bob,
And
Right there.
start with this little half piece here.
Going pretty fast.
yep. Anyway, they're laying down each one of those, and then he pins it. And then of course, probably most everyone knows that the cart or the roadbed splits. They actually split in half when you tear them apart, and do one half at a time. And we got plenty of them, as you can see here. We got lots of boxes of them,
We got a couple more cases over in the garage.
and we got a couple more cases out in the garage area. So I'm going to put this down and start jumping in and starting to glue some down.
Yellow ice cream.
These guys over here, we've been working on this one curve here. Okay, what's the radius, Robert?
Well, the inside track, this is going to be a dual main line all the way around.
Okay.
And the inside track is a 20-inch radius, and the outside track is a 22-inch radius.
Okay.
So most all big
Turn that around.
trains will be able to go all the way around.
Cool.
So if you want to do passenger cars or a bigger engine, shouldn't have a problem anywhere.
Good deal.
You shouldn't have a problem.
Good deal. And then looks like we're going to start right here and continue on. And we'll meet up over on this side here eventually and go right on down the line.
This
So,
is just the main line.
This is
we're doing
fun.
today.
And yeah, and again, this is only the main line we're working on. Once you put it, the roadbed down, then we come along and we use a sanding block and sand the top. Hey guys, now why are we sanding the tops for?
Well, if you can see the
Practice.
cork bed, whenever you split it, it leaves a real rough edge
Yep.
that makes ballasting real tough to. It's just not a good transition. If you round off that edge when you ballast,
Mm-hmm.
the ballast looks so much nicer, and you'll use less of it. You'll have to use less of it. So basically, you're rounding that edge off to where it makes it look more natural.
Let's see. Be good.
Down a little
Good.
further,
So
maybe reach that from there.
Yeah, you can see here's just a little piece, but it doesn't. It's just like a real. It's not. It's not like real life.
In there.
It's this is where they cut it.
Like a sharp edge there. And then
Right.
What you're doing is rounding it out. And that'll make the ballast to
Down there.
lay better on the roadbed. Very good. Very good. Here's Jim up on top of the table. We're about ready to lay some glue. See there. We're almost connecting up our roadbed from over here and over in this area here. And eventually, of course, we're cutting glue at that spot right in there. Okay. And it doesn't take long at all once they put the glue down. You can almost go back, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes later and actually pull them up because this glue sets that quick. The thing is before you start doing this is making sure you got enough pins and you got enough of this. I remember the first layout that I did, we used caulk, and boy, what a difference this makes. It's so fast and so easy to do.
It just shows you how strong that glue is.
Most time consuming is just trying to figure out, where the track is going to go. And again, this is just the main line we're working on. Okay, one more follow up on our road bed here, and that is Jim putting in the final piece of road bed, and now we are connected. The main line is now connected all the way around the whole end.
Is that caulked up there? Is that what
Like
it
that,
is?
as you can see.
Well, let's see. Got any cracks in the floor, like Jim did?
I think we should.
What was you gonna do?
What I think I could do if it was long enough.
I think we should
drop
have
it
some
in
type of a
down.
ceremony here when we connected the
Run
east and
along
the west.
top? Oh, yeah, that'll work.
And then
Anyway,
drop
that
the
looks
other
good.
end in.
Yeah.
Well, the session's over today, and here's a look at what we accomplished in our work session. As you notice, there were a few of us in there, but we sure covered a lot of area in a pretty small period of time. Using the carpenter glue on the back of the road beds, it worked out just perfect. As you can see, as we were laying it down there, it went pretty fast. Those are the lights that Robert just purchased, and they're very bright LEDs that just totally lights up the room. Anyway, that's good for a good session there, and we'll be back for some more. I hope you enjoyed.